actually that I would like confetti or something, but maybe you can tell me what is it like if you're in Korea or Japan and you have a celebration. Have you ever been there when it's a celebration
Well,
time of the year?
it's also it's like a big party also. But the Korean style and the Japanese style, it's a little bit different. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think the Korean style it's more wild.
Or wild?
Yeah,
Okay.
I
Now,
really like the Korean style. And if anyone's you enjoyed watching like the or enjoy the K-pop music also, so it will be fun too.
you know what? My daughter's very best friend is Korean, and the family's going to Korea this year, and they're very excited. So welcome everyone.
That's
I love to hear that. I just love to hear about celebrations. I love culture. I love travel. That's why this is one of my favorite webinars to do is with you, Angela, because I get to really escape to a whole nother place with the wonderful, amazing trips you have. And you've got such great perks for agents, even discounts for them to attend one of your trips and incentives. So everyone, Sabrina here, good morning, good afternoon, no matter where you're tuning in from across the US of A or Canada or in Facebook land. Thank you so much for joining us today. We're so happy you're here. We're here with Angela Chen, who's running the show at Tripopo. How are you, Angela?
very good. How are you, Sabrina? I'm so happy you are my host today. I
I
haven't
am
seen you for
excited
a
too.
while.
It
I miss
has
you so much.
It has been a while, but that I want to say that the next time we meet, we should do a meeting like in South Korea or Japan. I'm going to talk to Kelly and you talk to your boss. I think you're the boss anyway, so we'll have to
Not
figure it out.
Toronto anymore. You don't
I don't know. I mean,
want to meet me in
Toronto's
Toronto
great, but
anymore.
let's go to one of these magnificent destinations. It's really a treat to be talking about this. I'm excited. I know that we have so many different things to see and do and experience. I think you also have a really not one, not two, but three prizes today. Do you want to share that?
Yes, so we will have three gift cards, Starbucks gift cards. So we'll do the lucky draw, I think within this week and announce this week. But not only that, this month actually is the travel agent month, right? For spoiled
Yes.
agents. Yeah, so happy travel agent month, everyone. So make sure you visit Trip or Post spoiled agent page for your chance to win $100 gift cards. We got one for the Canadian agents and one for the US agents.
You're the best. Like these are the supplier partners we have that are so fantastic, taking time to be with you to do a webinar. Angela's got a gorgeous video. I will be throwing the pages, the links in the chat for you so that you can go and visit. Yes, please visit. That's a beautiful video that she's made for all of you with lots of love and happy Travel Agent Month to all the spoiled agents. We are so thankful that you're part of our community and we've got great things in store. So I won't take too long. Typical housekeeping, as you know, this is being recorded. So if you have to run because you're calling that client about Japan, we understand. We know that's not a problem. And in order to qualify for the prizes, of course, you need to be on all the way to the Q&A portion of the presentation. And let's leave the chat for the oohs and the ahs. There's going to be lots of it because we're talking South Korea and Japan. And if you have questions, Angela is the master. You've been in this business how long, Angela?
15 years.
15 years, okay?
Yeah,
15
yeah,
years. So
focusing
you're
on
asking
tours. Yeah.
a pro, an absolute guru of this. So you've got some great support. Any questions you'd like to ask, please put them in the Q&A box. And without further ado, I will let you get started, Angela. Welcome.
Thank you so much, Sabrina. And make sure you stay to the end because at the end, I'm going to also share with you our fam tours that Sabrina is also very looking forward to. Yeah,
Yes,
so I will leave
yes.
that till the end. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so today is also on behalf of the Korea Tourism Organization. I'm going to share with you our South Korea tour, give you some insights about the program and the great promotions offers. And the tour also has extension to Japan. So I'll also show you the highlights of our Japan tour, like the 15 days, the Japan portion. Okay, so for those of you not familiar with Trip Oppo, Trip Oppo is a tour operator offering worldwide tour programs, and we focus on group travels. We work with hundreds of travel agencies and help over 5,000 people yearly to explore the world, especially Asia and the exotic destinations every year. And For Trip Opal, we are all about making group travel exciting and easy for North American travelers. We strive to provide a worry-free journey to all our travelers. And Please allow me to introduce myself again. My name is Angela Chant. I'm the Assistant General Manager of Trip Opal. This is my contact information. Like I said, Trip Opal, it's all about group travel. So we focus on three main things, which are our values. So you will find our products, our programs are very affordable, while the value are high. Like we have lots of inclusions in the price. We use good hotels, sightseeings are included. Lots of them are included. And second is cultural visits. Um, Authentic experience included in our program. It's real experience. Last is the one-stop service. I know traveling to far-off places, traveler, they want to have like a worry-free, all-inclusive package. So here we are. So our package, we always have like a package price. So we includes all the essentials, like all the transfers, like the excursions, as well as the visa application service if there's any requirements. So we all provide that service. So also it's also a very free service for our travel partners. Okay, so without any further ado, so I will introduce these two fascinating countries, Japan and South Korea. Like our tours are all guided sightseeing tours. So no doubt, these enchantments of South Korea and Japan 15 days is also fully escorted. These two countries, South Korea and Japan, are two dynamic East Asian nations, browse rich histories, vibrant cultures, and impressive technological advancements. And but still, why South Korea and Japan are so attractive and people love it so much? Like this is some of the group photos from our spring group. We have over 600 travelers travel with us in the spring. Yeah, so there must be many reasons. So first is the featured destinations. So obviously a tour to South Korea and Japan promise a journey of discovery. Well, whether you are seeking a cultural enrichment, natural beauty, culinary adventures, or simply a new perspective, these destinations have it all. Both countries offer a unique mix of ancient traditions and contemporary lifestyles, so giving travelers a diverse range of experiences to explore. South Korea and Japan has a lot of stunning natural landscapes that will leave you breathless, such as marvel at the majestic beauty of the Mount Fuji, especially during the cherry blossoms or the fall red leaf season, or wander through the enchanting bamboo forest of the Arashiyama, or enjoy the beautiful view at the observation deck at Busan, South Korea. And both countries are rich in history with countless sites that showcase their unique heritage. In Japan, we can explore the historic Osaka Castle and the Golden Pavilion in Kyoto. In South Korea, delve into the nation's past at the Changdeokgung Palace and the ancient folk village. These historical sites offer a fascinating glimpse into the region's story past. And Japan and South Korea each possess their own distinct culture and traditions, which are deeply intertwined with their history. In Japan, we'll experience the refined art of tea ceremony and the traditional dinner. In South Korea, immerse yourself in the Andong village, witness the colorful spectacle of the traditional mass dance, and engaging with this unique cultural practice will like undoubtedly enrich travelers' travel experience. And the modern cities of Japan and South Korea effortlessly blend the old with the new, offering a fascinating contrasts between traditions and innovation. In Tokyo and Seoul, explore the cutting-edge architectures, bustling shopping districts, and the vibrant life, all while being surrounded by the historic temples and palaces. Well, in Asia, so we can't miss the delicious cuisines. The culinary delights of Japan and South Korea, it's another reason to embark on this journey. So in Japan, traveler can savor the delights favorites of sushi and sashimi, and or the comfort of a steaming bowl of barbecue eel meal or the perfectly crafted bento box. And in South Korea, like in the both favorites of the kimchi, like the seasoning goodness of the Korean barbecue, or the warmth bibimbap, like the mixing bowl of rice, the Korean rice. So both these countries are well known for their delicious cuisines. Well, I'm not sure if you had like breakfast or lunch or not, but I'm already mouth watering by looking at these pictures. Like in our package, our meals includes like a daily breakfast, the Korean barbecue dinner, the chicken soup with ginseng, um, traditional Japanese dinner in the hot spring hotel. So total 5 lunches and 3 dinners included. Well, another great reason for joining this program is the unique combinations. These two captivating countries, while the location is very close, but making a joint tour is an incredible opportunity to explore the best of what East Asia has to offer. Well, also the combination of the places visited in these two countries will also provide you with an unforgettable lifetime experience and also save at least 1,500 on airfare compared to making two single trips to the destinations, right? So this is the map. So our program, the 15 days tour, will fly into Seoul, and then we'll go down south to Andong and Busan, and the tour of South Korea will end in Seoul, and then we'll fly um, to Osaka, and then all the way travel to the east, visits Kyoto, Nagoya, Hamamatsu, Mount Fuji, and then our tour will finish in Tokyo, and then from Tokyo we'll fly back to North America. So another reason why our program is so popular, it's the exceptional goods value for the money. The 15 days tour, like including all the flights, the bullet train experience, 4-star hotel accommodations, some meals, as you can see, private coach as for the sightseeing, and escorted group. So all this included, it's from $39.99 US dollar or $49.99 in Canadian dollar. It's including air. So if you want to book the land tour only, it's from $37.99 or it's just under 3,000 US dollar per person. It's a great it's a great deal, I would say. When we say this is a coach tour with tour guide service, please be reminded some Japan and South Korea tour in the markets with the similar pricing is using sit-in coach tour for the excursions. That means like in the daily excursions, traveler, they will have to go to the um, the designated meeting points at designated time to join the excursions. Okay, but with Trip Opal's tour, it's strictly a Trip Opal private tour. It's fully guided tour. So they will have the same tour guide in South Korea. They will have their same tour guide in Japan. And it's truly a Trip Opal private tour. They do not have to like jump into other daily sit-in coach excursions. So they don't have to worry about getting lost in the spiderweb like subway network to go to like the meeting points. Okay, so every day they will be picked up by their tour guides from from their hotel and do the sightseeing, and they will be transferred back to their hotel and traveling with the same group all the time. Okay. And another reasons why this year the Japan and South Korea tour is so popular, and I'm sure you may heard from news that the Japanese yen is fallen to decades low these days. This is another reasons why it's so popular now. So let's do a recap on the package inclusion. So our package, if you take the air and land price, is including the round trip airfare from North America, from Vancouver or Los Angeles to South Korea and Japan. Like the taxes and fuel surcharge is included in the price. The intra-flight from Seoul to Osaka included Shinkansen tickets, like the bullet train tickets. 13 nights first class hotel accommodations, all the transfers, total 21 meals included, the sightseeing as per itinerary in air-conditioned vehicle. Every day they will have the English-speaking tour guide and the sightseeings per itinerary. So some people, they may have questions about like the entry requirements. For South Korea, so for US and Canadian passport holders are allowed to enter South Korea for 30 days without visa. Also for Japan's Canadian passport holders and the US passport holder, it's okay to travel without visa for up to 90 days. So we are okay. So there's no any visa requirements. Okay, so just give you some idea about the hotels that we use in these two countries for this 15 days trip. So the first night hotel, it's near Incheon Airport in Seoul. It's a 4-star hotel, very modern. And in Seoul, the hotel we use is a 4 Points by Sheraton. It's very good location. It's just step away from the shopping district. And also 4-star hotel in Busan. And this is the hotel we use in Osaka, 4-star hotel. It's this is it's the they said it's the top 3 tallest building in Osaka. So it's a very nice hotel and great breakfast options as well. The Manhattan Hotel, also four-star hotel in Tokyo, is also very close to the subway system. And the hot spring resort in the Mount Fuji. So client will be experience the traditional Japanese tatami floor, the tatami bed, and they can enjoy the Japanese hot spring in the hotel. So for the trip Oppo Japan South Korea tour, I can show you that on the left side, the picture, it's the regular standard hotel room in Japan for double occupancy. Yes, it's very tiny, so it's about 120 square feet usually, but we all upgrade our room size to superior or deluxe hotel room in Japan. So the average room size is about 300 to 350 square feet. I know compared to North America, maybe still small, but it's already upgraded. It's a very decent size for Japan. It's just for their comfort. And like I said, every day the breakfast, buffet breakfast is included. There are a lots of choices, like the Asian style as well as the Western style breakfast. So for trip Opal, we have set departures throughout the year. Especially the best month to travel to these two countries is our spring. The mid-March to May is the good time. Spring is one of the most popular time to visit South Korea and Japan. The cherry blossom typically bloom in April, and the weather is mild and pleasant. It's an excellent time for outdoor activities and sightseeings. Another great time is autumn. It's from September to November. It's also a popular time to visit, um, especially for those who enjoy the beautiful fall colors. And the weather, it's cool starting October to November, and it's cool and comfortable, so they can experience beautiful autumn colors. So if you have individual travelers, you can simply book them into our departures. Most of them are already guaranteed. And currently, we have special promos with extra savings. Travelers will save extra Canadian 200 to $400 per room on selected departures, or US 100 to 200 per room. But this is a time-sensitive deal. Please refer to our website for the most updated prices. Okay, so I know in some of your mind, you're already thinking, okay, maybe I want to put together a group. Yeah, so I also want to briefly tell you how easy and flexible to work with Trip Opal to charter your own group. Well, you can choose your own departure for sure. It can be your private tour. So you can customize the itinerary or choose our regular itinerary. And I know you will need a TC. We can build in a TC for you. You can choose the land tour only or air inclusive. The inquiry, it's all to like the whole process, it's all for you. So just tell me whatever you need, like the size of your group. And like usually for this package pricing, we offer the TC in 25, but the group size can be from the 16 passengers and up. So you can tell me if you want to have a TC in like 1 in 16, or if you want to do it in 1 in 20, I can build it up the price for you. Okay, so let's take a look at the day-by-day itinerary. Our tour will start from Seoul. We'll into Seoul, and then we'll go down south to Andong and to Busan. And we are going to stay in Busan and stay one night in Daegu, and back to Seoul for 3 nights. And after that, in day 8, we'll fly from Seoul to Osaka. That's where the Japan's portion starts, and then we'll travel towards east to Nara, to Kyoto, Nagoya, and continue to Mount Fuji. We are going to stay a night in Mount Fuji, and then we'll spend 2 nights in Tokyo and end the tour in Tokyo and come back to North America. Total 15 days. Well, if the clients they can only do shorter vacation, they want to do just one country. Our tours is very flexible too. It can be split into Korea 8 days only. And the land only price is from 17.99 Canadian or 13.99 US dollars. So it's only 8 days for South Korea, or they can do Japan 9 days a standalone tour. And the land tour price is from 27.99 Canadian or 19.99 US dollar. And like I said, the tour starts from Osaka and ends in Tokyo. So let's quickly take a look at the highlights of our tour. So when people talk about South Korea, so what do you know about it? Like, what can you think of about South Korea? Kimchi, maybe the K drama, Korean drama, or like the famous the girl band. It's the Blackpink. I know lots of people, like the young girls, they love Blackpink. Well, South Korea, it's a small country, but it has a lot to offer. Canada, it's about 100 times bigger than South Korea, but South Korea's population is 15 millions more than Canada. It has beautiful landscapes and thousands years of culture and history. And also since the 2018 Winter Olympics, there has been an increased number of people inquiring about traveling to South Korea, and the popularity of the K-pop music and the K-drama also further fueled the popularity of the tourism in South Korea. So that our tour will start from Andong Folk Village. It's known for the traditional houses. The oldest house has over 800 years history. So this village is valuable part of Korean culture because it's preserved the Joseon's period style architecture, the folk traditions, valuable books, and old traditions of the clan-based village. The Daegu, the Dongwasha temple, this current temple structure was built in the 1732. So, well, yeah, hundreds of years ago. And this is a temple complex. Well, it's located in a national park. So, it's a beautiful scenic area beloved by the local people. And in Busan, we'll visit the East Sea Dragon Palace Temple. This one is situated on the coast of the northeastern portion of the city and overlooking the oceans. So after work, you can also have an opportunity to view the wave while looking down through the transparent floor of the 15-meter high skywalk. Yeah, which is set over a 35-meter high coastal cliff. It's a very Busan is very beautiful. And next one is also in Busan. This one is Gamcheong, the cultural village. This area is known for its steep streets, the alleys, and also the brightly painted houses. This one has a nickname. It's called Machu Picchu of Busan. But to me, I think it's a totally different style. But it is a very picturesque attraction featuring a village of um, colorful houses, painted, beautiful shops, and cafes and craft stores. And in Gyeongju is a coastal city. It's in the southeastern corner in South Korea. It was the capital of the ancient kingdom of Silla. There will be a full day excursion of the city, and we'll visit the oldest observatory, National Museum, and two beautiful temples. This one, yeah, it's the group picture taken in fall last year, and also the beautiful fall colors you can see. Yeah, so traveler will also have the opportunity to try the tasty Korean cuisines. This is the ginseng chicken soup and the Korean tofu soup, and also the Korean style hot pot as well. And of course, we are going to stay in the capital city, Seoul. We'll spend 3 nights there. It's the capital of South Korea, and it's a huge metropolis where the modern skyscrapers, high-tech subways, and the pop culture meets the traditional Buddhist temples, palaces, and the very local streets, markets. We'll visit the World Heritage List, the Gyeongbokgung Palace. It's the most beautiful of Seoul's five main palaces, and it was built over 800 years ago and remained in use well into the 20th centuries. And we also include a very special experience here. Yeah, here in the palace, we include the traditional hanbok experience for our guests. Well, ladies really enjoy the photo opportunities in the gowns, and our tour guide will give enough time for pictures. And well, we won't leave the gentlemen behind. Yeah, I know we have many like male advisors. Yeah, so if you joined our tour, make sure you dress in one of the traditional hanbok and take picture and send it back to me. It will be lots of fun. And in a tour of Seoul, we'll visit the Chun stream and admire the urban oasis before visiting the Myeongdong, one of the Seoul's main commercial district. And also in the Seoul, in our stay in Seoul, there's one day it's free day, or you can join the DMC tour. It's a full day tour. Okay, it's not a half day tour. Sorry for the typo. Yeah, so traveler can join the optional DMC tour. So during the optional tour, so they will go to the Peace Park and they will go down to the tunnel by a tram. So after the tram ride, so traveler can go further to the tunnel. But it's very interesting experience. And also they will visit like the art village nearby. And on the way back, they can have a beautiful view of Seoul as well. And from there, from the observation a deck, they can also see North Korea from the observation deck. It's the closest place from South Korea to see North Korea. So after 6 nights stay in South Korea, that concludes our journey in Korea. If you have groups, please be reminded that we could do customized groups. Well, for example, if you have student groups, we can add some interesting visits, like for example, to do the taekwondo or visits the K-pop entertainment center. For example, if you have a woman-only group, we can add cosmetic and facial experience. It's very famous in South Korea. Or add a bathhouse or sauna experience for general groups. I have to say that like South Korea, maybe it's not as popular or famous compared to some other um countries in Asia, but it definitely has a lot to offer. Like I have done student groups to South Korea before. They just love it. Yeah, this country has a lot to offer. So please come to me if you have any interest. I'll be more than happy to assist you to customize a unique itinerary. So next, Japan. Well, Japan is always popular for worldwide travelers, especially like in the spring during the cherry blossom season and the fall during the red leaf season. The population density of USA is around 36 people per square kilometer. And guess the number for Japan. It's 340 people per square kilometer. So that also explains why the rooms in Japan are so tiny and the subway system it's so crowded and it is a very extensive, but it's also very crowded. So joining a guided group tours can also avoid being lost in the subway system in again. Like our tour of Japan starts from Osaka. We'll visit the Osaka Castle, which played a major role in the unification of Japan in the 16th century, and it was the largest castle in Japan. And travelers will have some free time at Dotonbori, which exemplifies Osaka's vibrant food culture, most popular and busiest streets in Osaka. And we will wander through the Nara Park, where over 1,000 wild sika deers roam free here. The sika deer is very polite animal. Some people find it's aggressive, but why I say it's very polite because if you feed them with the deer cracker, they will bow to you. Yeah, they will dock their heads and try to bow to you and say thank you. Yeah, they're very polite. But if you don't give them the crackers, sometimes some of them can be aggressive too. Yeah. And here you will see the Todaiji Temple is one of the Japan's most famous and historically significant temple. Is constructed in the 8th century. Yeah, this is the group photo from last year's. And travelers can have a free day in Osaka or join the optional Kansai culture tour with lunch. So, which consists of visits to the Arashiyama bamboo grove. It's a grove of thousands of tall bamboo plants. And after that, we'll visit one of the most sacred and impressive destinations, the Fushimi Inari Shrines, and walk through the famous Vermilion Torii Gates. It's the most picturesque locations on the tour, like the wet run at bottom. And in this optional tour, we will also include the authentic experience, which is the unique tea ceremony and the wakashi making. Wakashi is the name of the Japanese dessert, the traditional Japanese dessert. So they will have time to make their own desserts and then they can enjoy with the Japanese matcha. And in Japan, how can you miss the unique experience of riding the Shinkansen, the bullet trains? Yeah, it's a very modern Marvel experience. So the speeds can be up to 320 kilometers per hour. And the bullet train in Japan is known for punctuality, very comfortable, and always facing seats, and also safety and efficiency as well. So, but you don't have to worry. So we are not going to take like for a long ride. It's only for traveler to experience the train, approximately only 30 to 35 minutes. So they do not have to take their luggage onto the bullet train. Okay, the luggage will be transferred by our coach. So they will just take their still personal belongings and then just to enjoy the train ride. And in Kyoto, we'll visit the Golden Pavilion. As this one is a World Cultural Heritage Site. It's featuring a shiny golden pavilions and a pond center garden. It's so famous since the two floors covered entirely in thin layer of pure gold. And then we'll travel to Nagoya to visit the Toyota Museum of Industry and Technology. Here you will learn about the history of Toyota and automotive technology, including robots. Mount Fuji, it's so beautiful, but the best place to see the mountain is from a distance. So we'll visit multiple locations to admire the to have the breathtaking views of the Mount Fuji. And additionally, our hotels offer a spectacular view of enjoying this majestic beauty of the iconic mountains. And we'll also go to the Oshino Hakaites is a tourist set of 8 ponds in Oshino. It's a small village in the Fuji Five Lake regions. And also we'll enjoy the picture's view of the Mount Fuji from a distance on board the cruise on Lake Kawaguchi. This is the group picture from our last year's March 25th group. And like I said, in the evening, we are going to stay a night in the Mount Fuji Hot Spring Hotel. But please be reminded, most of the rooms in the Mount Fuji area hotels has Japanese style beds, which are lower than our regular hotel beds. But some of the rooms can view the beautiful sights of the Mount Fuji. If they wish to have it, they can upgrade it. And while the group staying in the hot spring hotel, they can have a special experience, which our past guests truly enjoyed it. It's wearing the beautiful yukata bathrobe and savor a traditional dinner. While Japanese hot spring require bathing in nude, while some initially hesitant customers, well, they will eventually embrace the experience and found it to be deeply relaxing and enjoyable. Okay, so last is Tokyo. And so here we will visit Meiji Shrines. It's dedicated to be the defiant spirit of the Empire Meiji. Now, one of our stop in the Tokyo tour is the Tokyo Metro, so where they can have a panoramic view of the Tokyo city. and we will not miss is this one is the Sensoji Temple. It's one of Tokyo's most colorful and popular temples. Well, it's packed of people all year round and all day long. Okay, so we got another photo opportunity for the ladies. So they can do the kimono rental here in the Sensoji Temple. And outside of the temple, it's a famous um, uh, the shopping street. So where they can explore the lines of stores selling different Japanese style goods and souvenirs. It's one of the best places for crafts and souvenirs. There are so many food vendors here with all kinds of Japanese snack and street foods. So even though you are not shoppers, you will not leave with empty hands or empty tummy. In Japan, the Japanese kasaki dinner, it's traditional, it's famous, it's a multi-course meals that showcase the height of culinary artistry. So we offer the opportunity for our traveler to try the traditional Japanese kasaki dinner. So this will be in the first night in Tokyo, so they can join if they wish, but it's required pre-book. And the last day in Tokyo, so you can spend your day free or you can book the optional tour to explore and enjoy the bustling Tokyo like with us. So this tour will do visits to the busy Shibuya crossing, the future museum to feel the vibrant Tokyo as well. And after that, so that's our 15 days South Korea and Japan tour ends with lots of good memories. And please be reminded, you can book the Japan 9 days tour only. We have got lots of departure days from now to 2015 on our website. This is the recap of our 15 days Japan and South Korea tour. So for the land and air pricing, it's including international air. Yes, correct. It's including international air. And you can also book land tour only. Our 25 departures are widely open. So please book your clients into our departure dates to enjoy the great group rates. And please visit our website for the extra savings. Okay, so it's for our advisors. Yeah, so finally, our Japan 9 days FAM tour, we have set the departure dates. Well, it will be the same itinerary as our Japan's 9 days tour, but I already include the Kansai Culture Day tour, like the tour to Kyoto. It's already included in the price. The departure date is October the 8th. And the land tour only is 22.99 Canadian or 16.99 US dollars based on double occupancy. Well, the price is good, but that's not all. So we'll also have extra discounts for spoiled agents. Very soon, I will send the information to Sabrina so she can post it onto our spoiled agents page. Okay, so yeah, it's very excited. I hope to see one of you on our tour. And if you have any questions, well, please raise your hand or you can put it in the Q&A box.
Perfect, Angela. Wow, that is so much lovely information. The agents' comments are fantastic. I think everyone is looking at their calendars to see if they can join that famine. Thanks for being
Yeah,
such a great community.
we only have I think maximum 30 seats available.
Okay, so get going if you're wanting to do that. Now, if you have any questions, please put them in the Q&A. We have quite a few in there. The chat, of course, gets buried very quickly. If you have to run, by all means, we totally understand. We appreciate that you were here with us today. There will be a announcement of who the winners are of the three $25 Starbucks cards no later than Friday of this week. And now we're going to head into the Q&A portion so we can ask our pro, Angela, because, you know, she's the assistant GM. She's basically running the show here at Tripopo. Okay, so we'll go ahead and start with the questions. Are any of these trips kid friendly? I have the same question.
Yes, yeah, of course. Yeah, it's kids friendly. Well, I would not recommend you bring like very small kids, because there are lots of walkings. Yeah, so if you have kids like 3, 4 years old, I don't recommend it. But if like they're students like from well, as long as they are okay with walking, it's okay. It's kids friendly. There will be like some activities that kids will love, like making the wakashi making. They will enjoy it.
Hey, from Michelle, do they offer vegan options?
Yes, that's no problem at all. So when you make the reservation for the travelers, so put the remarks for their dietary requirements or restrictions, and then we will handle it.
Okay. You might have already answered this. What is the size of a small group or
Yeah,
the small
so
group?
yeah, our group size I would say is between 20 to 30, and we use like 45 seaters.
Okay. Is there Wi-Fi on the coach?
No.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
At Tripopo, do you possibly provide sometimes French speaking guided tours like this? Or are they usually in
Yeah,
English?
that's a great questions. Thank you for asking. For these departures that I just show, it's only English speaking, but we will have French speaking for next year.
Oh, that's great to hear. Okay, are the
Yeah.
tour rates the same for children, the same as adults?
Yes, it will be the same
Oh, okay. And the prices you show were per person, right?
per person. Correct.
Perfect.
Correct.
Okay. Can individuals break away from the group and do their own thing and then rejoin?
Yes, it is possible, but please be reminded for some of the tours, like for example in Japan, so we are traveling from Osaka to Tokyo. So if they if they leave the group, make sure it's in the same city. Otherwise, they will have to
Sure.
travel by their own to the next city.
That's a great point. Yeah, you're so knowledgeable. You're giving such great tips. Next one, are the rates net or gross?
It's gross price.
Okay. Are there
Yeah.
group perks? I think you already answered that. Already reviewed the group perks.
Yes.
So that's
Yeah.
good. Travel advisor incentives. Do you have any that you'd like to talk about?
Yes, the travel advisors incentive. Um, I think I can't remember like the
I have
exact
one. Can
amount.
I say that?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah,
good.
yeah, of
Okay.
course.
Well, yes, we have it on Spoiled Agent. It's $50
Yes.
dollars gift card per booking. And I just put again the pages in the chat. I will do that again for you. And remember, if you have questions, please put them in the Q&A, even if we don't have the time to answer all of them, because I know it's getting close to the hour. The full report will go to Angela, but please put all your questions there. How are you for time, Angela? Are you able to keep going?
Yeah. I'm okay. Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
great. Okay, wonderful. Because we have lots of great questions. Again, in the chat, they get buried. It's not that we don't want to answer them, but people comment and then it goes, and we don't find them anymore. Okay, so the incentive is $50 per group booking. There's a
I
code.
think,
It's
but
actually,
Bar's questions about the incentive, I'm not sure whether she's asking about the booking incentive or the travel agents incentive for their own travel. If they travel on their own, we have extra discounts for travel agent discounts.
oh, yes, I have here that it depends on the level. If that's still the correct one, you can
Right.
save up to $500.
Yeah, right. Yeah, the travel agent discounts.
Okay, perfect. And that's also on the spoiled agent page for you. So do you do customized travel dates? Can you do that? Can they send a request for that to you?
Yeah, if you do your own charter groups, you can choose your own departures. Well, these set departure dates, you can book your individual clients into our dates to enjoy the these special group rates. But if you have your own private group, we can choose other departure dates that's suitable for your clients.
Okay, and if you're coming on this trip, can you stay longer and decide to travel back a week later, let's say, and stay on your own?
Yeah, sure. We can do pre and post
Okay,
extensions.
great. Does this tour take people to the DMZ in Korea?
Yes, it will be an optional excursions in South Korea.
Okay, and what's the minimum number of people in a group? Do you base it on rooms or individuals, people?
Individual people, if you have a group of 10, we can organize the group for you.
Wonderful. Is it
But for our
only, oh,
package
sorry,
price is for sorry, for this
that's okay.
package price is based on 20.
Okay, and is only English spoken on the coach? I'm referring to the guide. Also, where do the travelers come from? What countries?
Yeah, so it's only English speaking. Yeah, only one language. So we will not do like a dual language in one coach. And the travelers, they are all North American travelers. I would say at this moment, I would say 70% from Canada and 30% from the US. Well, hopefully with your help, yeah, so our US numbers can increase.
Yes, absolutely. The US spoiled agents are on it, right, guys? Okay,
Mhm.
as we hear more about Kyoto banning tourists in the Gion district, I'm curious if guided tours will be allowed.
I haven't heard the Kyoto banning tourists in that district. But I can definitely check that for you.
Okay, that
Yeah.
was you'll have that in the report to follow up with the agent. Okay, what class are the flights and who is the airline carrier? Can travelers upgrade their flights if they'd like to?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, they can. It's in economy, basically. So we can always upgrade to a premium economy if available or business class.
Okay, are there any immunizations required?
No, but you can
Okay.
consult with the travel clinic or your family doctor for the personal needs.
Okay, and do you know the airlines that they are using for the flights? Or is it depend?
Um, it depends. Well, for the Canadian travelers, I would say mainly Air Canada. For our US customer, I would say it's like a United Airlines is widely used, and also JL,
Okay,
Japan Airline.
okay, perfect. Thank you. Are there any physical limitations for entering the tunnels in the DMZ?
Physical limitations. Well, the tunnels it's a bit wet and and dark. But excuse me. So because like traveler, they're taking a tram into the tunnels. So if they don't want to walk or they go further into the tunnel, they can just like take some pictures and take the tram back to the ground. But if they find themselves physically, it's okay to go further, then they can go further.
Okay. Another question, can the cherry blossoms be viewed in October or November?
Well, cherry blossom is only for the end of March or early April. In October and November, traveler can enjoy the beautiful fall colors, like autumn colors, like the leaves.
Oh, okay. Can the clients opt out of some of the set tours and have their own free time? I believe you said yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Are there payment plans or does it have to be paid in full at time of booking?
Our deposit is 450 at time of reservations, and due. I think the final balance is due 90 days before departure. So depending on when they book the tour and for like how advanced they book the tour, yes, there are also like payment plans can be doable as well, and also because we have online like it's online payment, so clients can pay like whenever they want.
Okay. Do you have any packages including Disney or Disney Sea?
No, it's not included. However, since we have free time in 1 free day in Tokyo, so if clients they're interested to go to Disney, so they can use that free day to travel to Disney in Tokyo.
Hey, that's a great idea. If someone wanted to go to the Ghibli studio, excuse me if I pronounced that wrong, and or museum, is it possible to add that somewhere in the tour?
Like I said, so we have 1 free day in um we have 1 free day in Seoul. We have 1 free day in Osaka. We have 1 free day in Tokyo. So well, oh, not only that museum that you mentioned, but also like for example, we have many people interested in the team lab. Yeah, the team lab museum, so you can visit anywhere during the free time.
Okay. Are companions allowed on the FAM and the FAM dates? Will those be shown on Spoiled Agent?
Yes, yeah. The details will be shown on the spoiled agent page. Well, I will also send the email. Send it in the follow-up email.
Perfect. So there you go. In the follow-up email, you'll hear about the FAMs and then go ahead and take a look. Here are the US and Canada Triple Spoiled Agent sites. Do you have anything that's handicap accessible? Would you say that some of your tours might be?
Well, for the South Korea and Japan tour, I don't recommend it because there are lots of like cultural sites and ancient cities and attractions. It might not be very convenient for handicap.
Okay. Makes sense. Thank you. Is there a FAM for the Korea portion?
Well, this year we are doing the Japan only. Hopefully next year we can do South Korea for the fam. I know agents they have limited time that's allowed them to to go away from work. So that's why this year we only do a 9 days Japan tour, and next time we'll do the South Korea standalone.
Okay. And someone asked, could you put together a Spanish speaking tour?
No problem. No problem
Ah,
at all.
bueno, I was going to say, voy a tener que practicar. I'm going to have to practice and learn the culture. No, I'm joking. That's fantastic,
Yeah, I
Angela.
will
Okay,
hire
so
you. I
yes,
will hire you to be the tour leader.
I'll come. Okay, that would be great. Do groups have to follow a set tour or can a group be customized? I
Oh,
think you already
customized.
answered. 10
Yes.
people is all you need.
Yeah,
And then they can make that. And all joking aside, you can put together a Spanish speaking tour group, right? You said that.
we can do. We can do. We can do. Um. Well, I just did an Iranian speaking group. French
Wow.
speaking for sure, no problem. Spanish, I know it's for sure no problem.
Wow. See, look at this international company. That's fantastic. Is there a
Yeah.
website for travel agents to book their clients?
Right now we're still building our agent portal. So you can just directly book it on our websites. And just make sure you put down your agency informations onto the special notes section, and then we'll put the commissions to your account.
Okay, and I've just put the phone numbers and website in the chat for you, for your sales agents. Travel agents, can you give a single traveler rate?
Um, is it means for the fam or
I'm
for
not sure. It says
Yeah,
TA.
there is a single supplement. Yes, there is a single supplement, no matter you're booking the fam tour or just with a regular tour.
Okay. Is there a lot of walking? I guess you already said that. Yes. Thank you, Ruth. Ruth is sharing the chat box in the questions. Thanks, Ruth. And is the FAM for agents only?
Yeah,
I,
it's for agents only, but we will allowed to bring one companion.
okay, perfect. And what is the commission on your tours regularly? Not on the FAMs, of course, but on the tours.
Yeah, it's 10% of the land tour.
Okay, perfect. And can you create a speculative group, or do you have to have passengers set up before requesting a group?
No, you don't have to. Yeah, if you want to do like a spec group, like let's say you want to like hold some space for March next year, we can do that for you, and then we'll give you time to sell without like very big deposits. We only required $300 initial deposit to hold the space, and because holding um the airfare, the groups, we have to pay the deposits to the airline. So that's what mainly the 300 deposits for.
Another question from the chat. Do you offer flights with the fam?
For the fam, right now we have group space for Toronto departure. But for other cities, we do not have group space. But if you need help in booking the flights, we can do that for our agents.
Okay, perfect. That is perfect. Wow. We had lots of great questions, lots of great comments. Hi, Arlene on Facebook. We've got lots of great emails. Thank you for those of you that are posting on Facebook and sharing with us. We appreciate you. We really appreciate all the great questions and comments we had here as well. And I'm just going to put once again, real quickly, the links for you. So I know many of you are eager for these FAMs. So there you go. That's the Canada site. Again, that information is just coming from Angela because she's running the show over there and she's a
I
busy
just got
lady.
that information from
And she just
our
got it,
marketing.
but right on time for our webinar. So we can't thank you enough. But yeah,
Yeah.
be patient. That will be up there by the end of this week. And we will be announcing the 3 lucky winners of those Starbucks prizes. Thank you for your generosity, Angela. Thank you, agents, for coming and joining us, spoiled agents. I'm so excited. I really wish I was an agent so I could just jump on the fam. But one day for sure, Angela and I are planning, right? We will do
Well, of
something.
course.
And if you have any final words to share, Angela, please do that.
Yeah, so I know everyone is looking forward to the FAM. So the information, like Sabrina said, will be posted onto our page very soon. And then you can start to register. And also don't forget to visit our page to watch our video, so you will get the chance to win the $100 gift card.
Yes. So all the more to get you closer to your trip with funds and everything. That's fantastic. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. Enjoy the festivities on the TripOpo page on Spoiled Agent, and hopefully you get on that fam and get your clients here to one of these great TripOpo experiences soon. Thanks,
Thank you so much,
everyone.
everyone. Thank you.
Bye for now.